a couple stories from some psychic mediums that had very interesting storylines, y'all. The one that you're about to get ready to watch right now, she's more of a physical medium, so she allows spirits to use her body as a vessel in order to actually relay the message to whoever it is that wants to receive a message from someone who's passed over, right? And the next one that you're going to actually see is going to be of a goddess that just deals with medium from a spiritual standpoint. But with that being said, let's just go ahead and get into this video, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to expose every lie they done told, like how they trafficking kids and why they ain't got a soul. They feeding off our energy, trying to destroy the globe. They got weather control, they even making it snow. But we can't run from it, gotta grab it by the antler.
Okay, what's up, girl? How can I help you?
I was just gonna say, like, my uncle, he just passed
Cancer?
a couple of days ago. What'd you say?
Was it of cancer?
Yes.
Was it lung cancer?
Yes.
I love you, girl. I love you, baby girl.
Love you too.
Tell him I miss him.
I will.
Tell him I'm sorry, baby. Enough. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Is there someone, Ricky?
My dad's name is Rick, but my grandma used to call him Ricky, his mom. Wait, that's
Oh my God, I'm still channeling. I still feel the connection. I feel the connection. Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, my whole family's in town now because we have a service in 2 days.
Ooh.
I've just been like a little down lately.
Girl,
especially with everything that's going on. Like,
I have to tell you something.
What?
Your uncle hurt someone. I'm trying to be very polite because there's a spirit that something has him at the throat. This has to be said out loud. Oh.
And the views just went to 111. Wait, what do you mean?
He raped somebody.
See, something on his top in the afterlife because of what he did over here. Understand what she said? There's a spirit. It's something that has your uncle by the throat. That's why he's so regretful. But look what he did, y'all.
He raped somebody. He hurt them bad. He's so sorry. He's so sorry. He's so sorry. He's so sorry. He raped her. He killed her. He killed her. He killed her. Oh God. Enough. Let me go. He had to, otherwise they were gonna get someone else in your family. Do you have a brother?
I have two.
Older? One older?
Both of them are older.
The oldest one, I think.
Yeah, he's the oldest child.
They were gonna hurt him spiritually. Something is trying to attack your family. Girl, okay. This is wearing me out.
Okay.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
And this is what I mean when I tell y'all, bro, there's spiritual demons out there that's attached to your family for something not that you did, but your past family member did. It could be either immediate or it could be somewhere way further down the bloodline that you still suffering for right now. This is a prime example. Something is, and the plot get deeper, y'all. Watch this.
Sit down. Let's settle things. That's a lot of energy. My God. Oh my God. He pointed it towards someone else. He got away with it.
No.
1967, August. Fuck, this is important. Rita James. I don't know. I'm doubting my power right now, and I don't mean to, but this is too much even for me. This is a lot. Rita James. High school prom. 1967. Where's your family from?
New York.
Schenectady.
My sister lives in Schenectady.
Oh, fuck. That's enough.
Wait.
That's enough.
What?
That's enough.
You know what's crazy though? She's not going to the service. She's the only one. That's crazy. Wait.
That's because he did something to her too, y'all. Ain't no telling what it was he did to her that's eating them up over there.
Wait, holy shit.
I know. I gotta get up and get water. I know. Trust me, I know. Ooh, that's a lot of energy. What can I do for you, though? He wants to clear his karma, not through me, motherfucker. No, you will not. No. I bind you against me. Back up now. Sorry. I cannot do that work. I will not do that work. I will not. I'm very sorry. Because unfortunately, your family line is left to pay for this. And you guys do not deserve that. But this pain will not be channeled through me. I will not bear witness to this. No. I'm sorry. I really am. I can at least shield you well. I can't do anything for you. I can't do anything. I'm looking at all my ethical mechanisms and they're all on lockdown. They're saying absolutely not. It is theirs to clear. It is theirs to hold. And I don't know what that accounting looks like, my love. Do you have a son? I'm hearing the name Jaden.
I do not.
Okay, he's coming. Okay. When you get pregnant and when you find out it's a little boy, it's going to be on the 3rd day of a month. Okay? You reach out to me.
What did you say?
There's work to do on your child before he's born.
Okay.
Okay. So you'll know, but you'll know, it'll all click. You'll remember, oh my God, It might be 7 years from now.
Okay.
But reach out. Okay, there's work to do on him.
I will,
There's nothing
definitely.
to do for you right now. There's nothing. But I think in a different time, I have different access. I can get it. Right now, nothing, the energy does not feel aligned to support that work.
Okay.
I feel good about that. All right, my love.
This is real, y'all. You cannot overlook things like this. You heard what she said. Your family has to pay for it. It hits different until they decide to send one of the chosen ones in to come in and clear that up. But until now, that's the debt of your family to hold. He left that for them, y'all. It's real. Y'all better wake up, bro. It ain't nothing to look. What you doing over here can affect you in the spiritual realm. But with that being said, let's go ahead and check out this next video.
I'm gonna tell you a spooky ghost story. One that I don't like to talk on a whole lot. You see, I've been a professional medium for almost 15 years now. And with that comes a lot of interesting experiences. There's one session I had about 2 years ago. In fact, it was November 5th of 2021 that I'll never forget. Now, there are lower vibrational entities out there. But what if you didn't have to worry about a demon, but instead you had to worry about the spirit of your father? I began my session with a wonderful client. We're gonna say her name is G. She wanted me to channel her mother and father. I channeled her mother. She was beautiful, she was elegant, she was angelic. And then as I started feeling around for her father, I didn't feel him in the same area as her mother. And I went lower and lower and lower. I began to hear heavy bottom dress shoes, one after another, click, click, click in my head. I then caught a glimpse of a shadow, a tall man with a weird shaped body, almost contorted. He was walking very proudly, black pleated dress slacks on, and a white shirt that was opened and a little bit dirty. He had a bottle of booze in his hand and a cigarette in the other, and he was swinging it back and forth, saying, "Oh, you want me to talk to my little girl?" This guy just felt sinister. He felt dark, and everywhere around him, he wasn't in the normal space. Everything was black, and it was cold, and essentially he didn't really want to have nothing to do with me, and he was almost very proud that I wanted to come down and talk to only him. Very narcissistic. Where do you think he was? Now, this is a little bit of a trigger warning. I've had this happen to me, and I know there are many other women out there that have had this happen as well. I go through and I ask him, I said, what do you want to say to your daughter? Do you love her? He shows me an image of him standing over a very young girl in a dress with his hand against the wall, looking down at her with a feeling. He said, I know she liked it. I know they both liked it. And I'm so glad I never got caught. I look at my client in shock and I ask her that question. I said, did this happen with your father? I said, and why is he laughing about never getting caught? She said, after my mom crossed over, we went to go live with my dad in another country. And me and my sister had those experiences from the time we were 6 and 8 until we were finally able to get away at 16 and 18. He then in my head laughed and said, oh, but they didn't catch me. I asked her about that. They ended up actually putting him in jail. And before the final court date happened, he passed and he went out. Not naturally, let's just say that. This next part was the creepiest part. He went on to tell me that he loves watching her daughter. He loves standing in the corner of her daughter's room. And when he showed himself standing there, he showed himself tall, dominant figure. I asked her, I said, does your daughter see a shadow figure or something called like a monster in her room? My client starts crying and she says, my daughter will not sleep in her room because she sees a figure of a dark shadow in her room. I asked her father's spirit, why was he there? Why is he looking at her little girl? He says that the daughter talks about him. She has pictures up and he likes to watch her, if you get my drift. My client then looked at me and in shock, and she says, I don't want my daughter to know what happened with my father for all those years. So even though I know he did that to me, I keep photos of him in her room. And I even had her put a family photo album together this past week, and she took it for show and tell at her school. I told her she needed to take those pictures down. She took those pictures down. Remember, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions all connect you to your loved ones, including those. But he was not ready to be in the light. He is still in, well, the dark place.
I mean, at that point, man, I wouldn't even want any picture or anything of the person that did that to me to be around, because it would just only remind me of everything that I had to go back through. But, you know, I mean, sometimes when we don't know, we put ourselves in situations that, you know, if someone who does know doesn't come along, we may not be able to get out of. We have to understand that things that we hold for sentimental purposes holds the energetic signature of the person that it once belonged to. And then with you, you know, being sentimental about the situation in some way, form, or fashion is attracting that spirit of soul. And you could be what's making or keeping that soul here, because a lot of times souls like to stick around because they feel like the people that they're living behind are not well kept. They're not, you know, okay down here. So they want to make sure that they're going to be okay before they leave. All right. But yeah, y'all, this is just a prime example of how, you know, the demons out here, y'all waiting on them to pop up and come along, but the whole time they've been here and they are inhabiting the vessels of your loved ones, and they're unapologetic about what they've done. Some of them, even in the afterlife, they know that they're going to collect that karma. Man, rather than go collect that karma right then and there, they rather stick around and torment you some more, or torment the life of your loved ones. All right. But with that being said, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below, man, because this was a very interesting topic, and I just want to leave y'all as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. That's it.